Good morning, students. This is your English class, and today I have come up with a summary of the story In the Kingdom of Fools, written by A.K. Ramanujan. Children, this is from your Moments, chapter 4. Before I start the summary, let us know something about the author A.K. Ramanujan. A.K. Ramanujan was born in the city of Mysore. His father was an astronomer and professor of mathematics at the Mysore University. A.K. Ramanujan became famous as an Indian poet and scholar of the Indian literature who wrote in both English and Kannada. Ramanujan was a poet, scholar, philologist, folklorist, translator, and playwright. His academic research ranged across 5 languages: English, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, and Sanskrit. He was awarded the Sahitya Academy Award in 1999 for his collection of poems, the selected poems. Now, children, let's come to the summary. Once there was a foolish king. He had foolish ministers. They ruled a kingdom called the Kingdom of Fools. The king was a fool, and so were his ministers. He wanted to run things differently from other kingdoms, and so he tried to reverse the order of things. He, along with his minister, decided to change the night into day and day into night. Orders were passed that everyone should be awake at night, till their fields and run their businesses only after the dark, and go to bed as soon as the sun came up. Anyone who disobeyed would be punished with death. The people were scared because of the fear of death. The king and the minister were delighted at the success of their project. Once, a guru and his disciple came to the kingdom during the day, finding it beautiful but totally deserted. Everyone, including the animals, was sleeping. They were tired and hungry, but could not get anything to eat till the evening, when the whole place woke up and came to life. When the guru and disciple bought some food items, they surprisingly found that everything, whether it was a bunch of bananas or a measure of rice, cost the same 1 dudu, the local currency. The wise guru realized that they were in a kingdom of fools and it would not be safe to stay there. So he suggested to his disciple that they should leave the place at once. But the disciple was fond of food and found it very cheap to stay on. The guru left. Soon the disciple grew very fat by eating to his fill. One day, a thief broke into the house of a rich merchant to steal his valuables by breaking a wall. But as soon as he was going out with the stolen stuff, the old wall fell on him and killed him. The brother of the thief complained to the king that the owner of the house was to be blamed for the death and demanded justice. The king heard the case, and the merchant was found guilty because his house's wall collapsed and killed the thief. The merchant blamed the bricklayer who built the wall, as it was thought that his bad workmanship created a weak wall. But the bricklayer blamed the dancer who distracted him when he was making the wall by passing in front of him a dozen times during the day, resulting in poor quality of the wall. The dancer accused the goldsmith, who called the dancer time and again to deliver the jewelry she had asked to be made, but did not deliver it, leading to the distraction of the bricklayer. The goldsmith blamed the merchant's father, as he had been making the urgent jewelry for him, thus delaying the finishing of the dancer's jewelry. As the father was dead, the merchant was finally pronounced guilty, as he had inherited all the wealth as well as the bad deeds of his father. A new stake was built for the execution, but the merchant was too thin to fit the stake. So the king ordered a search for a fatter man to fit the stake, and the disciple was brought for execution. Then he remembered his guru's words and wished that the guru was there. As the guru had magical powers, he appeared at once and explained a plan quietly to the disciple to escape the execution. The guru and his disciples started fighting amongst themselves to decide who should be executed first. When the king asked them why they were fighting, the guru explained that the new stake was the stake of the God of justice, and whoever was executed first on it would be reborn as a king. Whoever was executed next on that stake would be reborn as a minister. This puzzled the king. He discussed this to his ministers and decided that if they themselves were executed on that stake first, they would be reborn as king and minister. So they freed the guru and disciple secretly, planning to die on the stake the same night. The dead bodies of the king and minister were taken down. The people mourned their deaths and requested the guru and his disciple to become the king and minister of the kingdom. The guru and disciple agreed on the condition that they would change all the laws back to the normal laws of any other kingdom. So children, this is the whole story of this chapter, the summary of this chapter. So in my next video, I'll be giving you question answers. I'll discuss question answers with you all. That's all.